Hello, everybody. Welcome from City Club Cricket Ground to the third and the final game of the day. You are watching Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace and sponsored by T Sports. The last encounter is between the Super Giants and Cumilla Vipers. Super Giants, they have lost an early wicket, and we're just about to kick off the second over. Too close to cut. However, Naeem just gets a single and gets off the strike. His partner is Fariduddin Masood, who just arrived after the fall of the first wicket. Such an experienced campaigner and one of the members of the World Cup winning Bangladesh Last Man Stands team. A handy all-rounder, can bat, can bowl as well, and a very diligent fielder. So a complete package of all-round cricketer, and in this pressure situation, he's the one who needs to take the responsibility for the Super Giants. Clipped off the pads once again. The batters are trying to elude the memory of the early loss of wicket. They're just focusing on picking up singles and keeping the scoreboard ticking. Down the leg and through the keeper as well. 5 runs, and it's not even a legal delivery. Poor stuff from Kamrul Islam Ridoy. In fact, Kamrul Hassan Ridoy. This is how you just help the batting side to remove pressure from themselves. They were under the pump after losing the first wicket. But deliveries like these leak runs and literally help the batting side. A dot to complete the second. 9 runs from it. It's 15 for 1. So the wicket taker, Faisal Ahmed Joy, comes back. Has started really well. Just needs to keep that tempo. That's really tight. Stump to stump from Joy. So both the sides are really strong, and it's gonna be an even Steven competition between both of them, and we're hoping for a humdinger of a contest. Wrapped on the pads, appeal as well. No response from the umpire, so no damage done, fortunately for Super Giants. Otherwise, it would have been more trouble for them. A wayward, not given wide. So after 3, still the dominance continues for Cumilla Vipers, 17 for 1. Just past the outside edge. Good start for Kamrul Hassan Ridoy. Had an expensive last over. He'll be hoping to make a comeback. Leg side-ish. Masood just tucks it away and gets himself a single. Once again, Naim looks to cut it, but it was too close to cut. You just can't cut the deliveries which are within the stumps. He's rocking back to the back foot and looking to cut it. But that's not the perfect delivery to play that shot. This was, but kept really low on this occasion. Turning out to be a good over from Ridoy. I hope it will not be a commentator's curse. Let's see. It's not. Fortunately, it's not. Only 2 from the 4th. 19 for 1. Wayward. Appeal from the keeper. Not given. This time it has to be given. Way down the leg side. And fumble from the keeper too. Joy has to re-bowl this. And the batters exchange their strike as well in the meantime. Last man stands, it's a different format of playing cricket. It's especially for the amateur players. And there are so many players in LMS Bangladesh who were professional cricketers and now left playing professional cricket. Edged. And 4 in the meantime. Naim just didn't allow me to finish the story. In the meantime, hits a boundary Although a fortunate one, not where he was intending to play. However, he nicks it and nicks it for 4. Eight runs from the first 4 of the 5th. And this 6 makes it 14. What a good shot from Fariduddin Masood. He was down on his back knee and belted it out of the park for a big 6. A slight counter-attack from this experienced campaigner. After 5, it's 33 for 1.
What a last over that was. 14 runs coming off the last over, and particularly the shot, the cover drive against the spinner over extra cover for a maximum. The shot of the day for me. Definitely a shot of the day. That was, in my opinion, from the bat of Fariduddin Masood, the experienced campaigner. Super Giants, after losing an early breakthrough, they are trying to build up a strong momentum. Of the back foot, nicely played, but straight to the man at cover. Off the leading edge, another run will be added to the scorecard, turning out to be a very good partnership between these two. Quicker one. There was an extra bounce as well. Fariduddin Masood is one of the finest batters in the history of LMS Bangladesh. He keeps his balance right. He scans the field with his eyes. And just like that, he loves playing short of the back foot. And that's running away for 4. What a shot that is. Off the back foot against the spinner with the turn. It's never easy. 4 more. After 6, it's 40-1. Faisal Ahmed Joy is back into business to bowl his 4th over and the last over of his bowling quota early on in this innings, 40-6. Naim Imran Salim is on strike. He is on 18 of 19 deliveries. He gives the strike Back to Fariduddin Masood. That's a big hit from Fariduddin Masood once again and again through to the offside region and another 6. That's explosive stuff. He loves playing against the spin. And Faisal Ahmed Joy is under pressure. Straight away, he's not gonna hang about against the spinners. Moves on to 27 in a flourish of just 13 deliveries. Trying something new. And that goes away for 4. Plus, of course, you gotta bowl another delivery. 4 wides. 4-star from Cumilla. Never expected. The keeper should have stopped that. Not a very good delivery either. And good intention from Fariduddin Masood. He's trying to take on in every single delivery that he's facing. He moves on to 34 now of 14 deliveries. Turning out to be a very good, entertaining, classical knock, full of timing, class, touch, and tease. All around the park. Doesn't matter with the turn or against the turn. Absolutely superb. Another single taken. Well, another wide. This is the second wide of this over, so the over comes to a close. 7 overs completed, 57 for 1. Faisal Ahmed Joy was the only successful bowler, the wicket taker. He ends his spell, and the last over that he bowled was very expensive. 17 runs were added in the last over, and with the wide that he bowled in his last delivery, the 50 partnership is up between these two. 57 for 1. The partnership is now on 51 of 30 deliveries. Came in a really quick time. Credit to both of the batters. Fariduddin Masood playing his role, hitting shots all around the park. Naim Imran Salim is also playing a good role, rotating the strikes and building up the partnership. Anas Khan, the new bowler, has been introduced into this attack. After having won the toss, Super Giants elected to bat first, definitely eyeing on putting a lot of runs on the board, just like the previous match. Short delivery that's guided away and beautifully timed for 4. This time from the bat of Naim Imran Salim. Brilliantly played. Not a very good fielding position. Third man was pretty squarer. So easy pickings. Not a good line from Anas Khan as well. Outside the off stump. An easy uppercut for another boundary. Similar kind of delivery. This time it's a wide. It was way outside the off stump on this occasion. So Anas Khan has to re-bowl that one again. Nicked and taken. Wow, what a comeback that is from Anas Khan. That's given straight away by the umpire, and Naim Imran Salim has to depart after hitting a wonderful boundary. He only finds the wicketkeeper in this occasion. Change in the line, the length was the same, and probably that was a set trap by Anas Khan. You know, allowing the batter to free his arms. He was in a comfortable situation. He was probably looking for something like that, but he wasn't expecting the line. It was close to his head, and there was a clear nick of the glove. The wicketkeeper takes a very simple catch, and Super Giants lose their second. It's 64 for 2. Said Mustahid Hossain is the new batter in the crease for the Super Giants. Both of the batters are really known for their form in the amateur level cricket. So this partnership can be a game changer. After conceding a boundary and a wide, that's a good comeback from Anas. 7 of this over so far. Last ball of this over coming up. Straight away, brilliantly bowled, beaten by pace. After 8, it's 64 for 2. Minhajul Nannu into the attack. Reminds us of the respectful selector of Bangladesh national cricket team, and also the captain, former captain of Bangladesh national cricket team. Full toss that's driven away towards long off for a single. Another single taken. Cumilla Vipers are playing their second match in the season. They have played one more game. Unfortunately, they couldn't win the previous match. Beautifully cut away. Well fielded in the deep. In the previous match, Cumilla Vipers played against 96ers. They only managed to score 125 runs on the board. Appeal and given. Wow! That looked really close. That was a big appeal. Umpire took his time and raised his finger. So, Super Giants lose another wicket. And that's a big wicket. Syed Mustahid Hussain departs. And Minhajul Nannu gets a breakthrough. 67 for 3 after 9. What a big wicket that is for Cumilla Vipers. Mustahid Hussain is definitely one of the star batters of this team, and also he was the captain of Bangladesh LMS cricket team. A successful captain who had a really successful campaign for his team, for Bangladesh LMS cricket team. They won the World Cup that was held in 2024 in Nairobi, Kenya. So a very important wicket. Just to remind you that he was the best batter in the tournament. So definitely a big fish. 67 for 3 after 9. Anas Khan comes back into the attack. Starts off with a wide. Anas Khan in the previous match scored 39 of 29 deliveries, hitting 3 4s and a 6. Alongside Faisal Ahmed Joy, they both build up a nice solid partnership after losing some early wickets early on in the innings. Managed to score 125 for 5 in their 18 overs later on. Despite losing the game, that was a nice resilience. Now he's doing some trick with the ball. Super Giants are suddenly in a trouble. They lose 2 wickets in quick successions. After building up a nice partnership, which was more than 50 runs, of course. Nicely played. Will only get a single though. Fariduddin Masood is still in the crease. He has been terrific so far. And Super Giants needs his company till the rest of the innings. MD Shamim is the new batter. He is about to face his very first delivery. H, but there is no slip, and that's gonna run away for 4. Another boundary for Fariduddin Masood. He moves on to 45 now of 24 deliveries. A lucky boundary, I must say. He was looking to go a little bit more squarer. But lucky boundary in the end. He will take it. He moves on to 45 of 24 deliveries. Last ball of the 10th coming up. Down the leg side. That's a big wide and that's running away for 4. More gifts. Second wide of this over. So the batter will be awarded 3 plus 4. A total of 7 runs. So 80 comes up for Super Giants. A very poor over from Anas. After 10, it's 81 for 3.
Thank you, Sahaf. After 10, it's 81 for 3. The Super Giants, Shamim and Soyed Imran in the middle. A wide one to kickstart this Monir Ahmed over. Good comeback from Monir. Just around the stumps. So it will be difficult for both the new batters to bat fluently. At least they'll need some time to settle down and then play shots. But no! He's not gonna die wondering. Is Mohammad Shamim. He's aggressive right from the get-go. And it's a massive 6 over cow corner. You love seeing these shots. As a spectator, you'd never get tired of seeing shots like these. A lovely blow from the willow of Shamim. He was down on his knee. And shots like these will certainly give him a lot of confidence. Soyod Imran is the newest batter, and he's yet to face a delivery. He just needs to accompany Mohammad Shamim as much as possible. At the same time, it's going to be important for him to keep the scoreboard rotating. That's good approach, really good approach. It's because the way he just stuck the ball, it looked like he is batting with ease and no hurry at all. Absolutely not rushing. Just going slow and steady, and they know that they have collected a decent total on the board thus far. Attempt of a similar shot. Missed this time around. 11 gone, 94-3 the Super Giants. So change in bowling. For the first time, it's Saiful Islam, the right arm off spinner, into the attack. A quicker in the air. It's off the bounce, not straight into his hands. So don't be confused. Edged away. It's racing to the fence, beats the fielder, and runs all the way. Boundary to the name of Soyod Imran. First boundary for him, and he'll be expecting this is the first of many. Saiful is being predictable. Similar deliveries, just slight changes in line. Apart from that, the pace, the length, everything is remaining same. So easy for both the batters to pick him up. He needs to think something out of the box for baffling the batters. 12 gone. Super Giants are 4 short of their team 100. It's 96-3. Slapped in the gap. Good fielding by the fielder. Certainly has saved 3 runs. If there was any sort of mistake, then it would result in a boundary. A simple drag to the onside for an easy single. 98-3. The Super Giants. This was very close. Very close. Somehow just missed the sticks. Shamim played a similar shot in the previous over. He tried twice, succeeded once, and this is his defeat for the second time. Once again, it's straight to the fielder. It was powerfully hit. Then again, finds the man in the deep. So 3 singles from 4 deliveries. Just a tuck. And this is the team 100 for the Super Giants as well. After 13, it's 100 for 3. From the outside edge, the fielder has a lot of work to do. Covered a good amount of ground because he was in a square position. And the ball was racing to the fine deep third. So everyone has to be on their toes for preventing those boundaries. That's through the cap. Beautifully pierced offside field does Soyadum run. Results in another boundary. Solidly behind that. Both of them are looking good right now. Imran and Shamim. There was a half-hearted appeal from the bowler, but once again the umpire remained silent. Shafai Tamin and Omar Farooq Russell are the officials who are officiating the third and the final game of the day. And it's a very tidy job to officiate 3 games in the same day. 14 gone, it's 107 for 3. That's a toe crusher from Minhajul Nannu into his third over. Picked up a wicket. One of the wicket takers from Cumilla Vipers. My fellow commentators, Sahaf just mentioned about the former captain of Bangladesh, Minhajul Abidin Nannu, who was also the selector of the men's national team. And the former skipper himself has played last man stands cricket. He was a regular player. And alongside him, Akram Khan, Javed Omar Belim, Mohammad Rafiq. These former national cricketers also played this game. And it's very popular among the former players also. who were professional cricketers at one point of their life and now they're retired or they have left playing professional cricket. They love this format, they love this game, and it's also an occasion for them to be united. Heaved away. Fielder getting under it. Takes it easily. One of the easiest snaffles for the Cumilla Vipers fielders. And this dangerous partnership eventually has been broken by Minhajul Nannu. That's number 2 for him. It's 108 for 4. So that's the completion of the 15th over, certainly an auspicious over from the perspective of Cumilla Vipers. After 15, it's 108 for 4, the Super Giants.
Starts off with a wide, does Anas Khan. After 15, it's 109 for 4. And right after Fariduddin Masood gone, the run rate has become quite slow. Just to remind you that after 10, the score was 81 for 3. Now it's 109 for 4. So just 28 runs added in last 5 overs. Wide outside the off stump, wide ball signal again. Second wide of this over. Anas Khan has been expensive so far. In fact, throughout this entire innings, the bowlers have been giving away too many wide runs, a couple of 4 wides. You cannot afford to give runs away. Too many extra runs. 113 for 4. Super Giants, a quick single taken by Samuel Haq Ridoy. Said Imran and Samuel Haq Ridoy are in the middle now. Samuel Haq Ridoy hasn't faced too many deliveries, 4 of 3 balls. No fine leg is in position, which is quite interesting. I think the plan is to bowl outside the off stump or probably maintaining the stump corridor. Don't bowl on the pads. If you bowl, he will at least get a boundary. Last ball of the 17th coming up. another wide, so 3 more runs added to the board. After 16, it's 117 for 4. A week ago, I was here in the commentary box and I've heard a couple of groundsmen talking about the rules of the LMS. One of the guys was telling that he was mentioning a situation if the batter requires 5 or 6 runs in the last delivery and the bowler bowls a wide, then the batter will be awarded 3 runs or the batting team will be awarded 3 runs. So ultimately the batting team is struggling and the bowling team is winning in this case. But no, there's a correction for him and for you guys if you don't know that in the last over there is no ball counted in the last over. So for every single oops, that's in the end taken, soft dismissal. Wow, easy as you like. Kamrul Hassan Ridoy, he gets his first wicket and Super Giants lose another one. 117 for 5 on the board. A new batter in the crease now, it's Arifur Rahman Nabet, and as I was mentioning that yes, in the last over, for every single extra delivery, you have to re-bowl another one. So yes, in the last over, you don't have that opportunity as a bowler. But let me tell you another scenario. Suppose you are bowling and you have been too much expensive. You have given away 4 sixes in your first 4 deliveries. Down the wicket, oh, didn't get the connection right. Fortunately, he didn't miss the ball completely, or else it would have been bowled or stumped. Again using his feet, goes high, catches the call. It will fall safely. 2 is the call. Little bit of yes and no. In the end, just a single. We'll come back onto that after the end of this over. In the meantime, 118 for 5. We got 2 more deliveries remaining in this over. So Cumilla Vipers are finishing off nicely. Goes across the stumps. Wanted to go big but didn't get any elevation on it. Another run added. I think the Super Giants will be kind of hoping that they will lose another wicket because Fariduddin Masood is there on the dugout after scoring 50. If he comes back into the crease, bowled him, as I was talking about, another wicket. Here is another one for Kamrul Hassan Ridoy. He gets 2 in this over and ends up his spell 2 for 20 in his 4 overs. Brilliant spell. And another one bites the dust for the Super Giants. As I was talking about that they would be hoping that another wicket falls down as we got 3 overs remaining, and to be very exact, 15 balls remaining as per the rules of LMS, that 1 over consists of 5 deliveries. So here's a star batter Fariduddin Masood. He has been terrific right from the get-go to face the last 3 overs alongside Said Imran. He's also looking good, 22 of 20 deliveries. And yes, as I was mentioning, suppose you're a bowler, you have considered 4 sixes in your first 4 deliveries, and then you want to avoid being hit for another 6. So what would you like to do? Yes, in LMS you can bowl 2 wides. For the first wide, you have to bowl another one. Then you bowl another wide intentionally. So ultimately, you are giving away 4 runs and another delivery is counted. So ultimately, 28 runs of your 5 deliveries, not 5 sixes in one over, which could be very much disappointing, frustrating, and your reputation will fall apart. Said Imran on strike. Fariduddin Masood is there on the non-striker's end. Hits that away for a single. Minhajul Nannu is bowling his 4th over. He has been superb as well all throughout this innings. 2 for 12 in his 3.1 overs. Most importantly, he's got the most important wicket of Mustahid Hussain. A plump LBW. Oh, clever! Absolutely clever. And right as he has come back into the crease, he has started off his show. 4 to start off. He is playing with the field for Fariduddin Masood. Just look into the fielding setup. Long on. Deep cow corner and deep mid wicket. No square leg, no fine leg. Now there are some adjustments being made into the field. Yes, there is a deep square leg now, but still there is no fine leg. So Fariduddin Masood can still go for another similar kind of shot. Off the back foot this time towards deep cover, straight to the man in the deep for a single. Another run added to the scorecard. Last man stands is a unique way of playing cricket, particularly inspired from local cricketing rules. Swept away, that's running down fine. 2 is the call, they're running hard. They will at least get 2. And yes, they will get it comfortably in the end. "18 overs completed, 128 for 6. We got 2 more overs remaining to be bowled. Munir Ahmed is one of the bowlers introduced into the action. 2 overs, none for 13. He would definitely want to be as economical as his bowling so far. 128 on the board. They should be looking for 150 at least. That's high. Catch it is the call. Where is it going? That was a very difficult chance. Was wide of the fielder. In the end, just a single. And no, not just a single. There is an overthrow. So 2 runs added to the scorecard. We have seen too many runs that has been gifted away to the batting side. Just like this overthrow, another gifting away runs to the opposition. This could prove really, really costly later in the game. We got 9 more legal deliveries remaining. Said Imran is here with some intentions. Here's that one hard towards long off for a single. He's not wearing helmet anymore. He must be eyeing for something big for the last few deliveries that he'll be able to face. Masood on strike. Top edge, that's running down fine. That will be 4. 4 more runs to Fariduddin Masood. He moves on to 63 of 29 deliveries. What an innings this is turning out to be, and certainly the highest individual score in this venue so far. We had so many games here in this season, and perhaps this is turning out to be the highest individual score. of this season. Munir Ahmed under pressure. Makes room, goes aerial. That's in the gap. Has it gone all the way? You betcha. 6 more. Another 6 for Fariduddin Masood. He moves on to 69 of 30 deliveries. And what an expensive over this is turning out to be. Already 13 runs coming off it. 141 on the board. Last ball of this over coming up. Goes straight. Has it got the distance? It has. 6 more. Oh my words. What an over that is. 19 runs of this over. 19 overs completed. It's 147 for 6. The ultimate over is about to begin. As I'm talking about the rules of LMS inspired from local cricket. In local cricket, when we were younger, we never had 11 players to play per side. So 7 or 8 players. Similar fashion here. And since we have less players, so we don't allow the fielders. It's not mandatory for the fielders to stay inside the inner ring. They can spread all over the park. 19 overs completed, 147 for 6. They should be eyeing on 160 in the last over. And as we approach to the last over, let's talk about another rule. If you hit the last ball for a maximum, you will be awarded 12 runs. Anas Khan is there with the last over. Can they do it? Goes across. That's clever bowling from Anas. Quite outside the off stump. The batter was asking for a wide, but I believe that as he went too much across the crease, he won't get that. That's clever bowling. Dot to commence the final over. Said Imran on 27 of 25 balls. He will be at least trying to get a single on this delivery. No, he misses that one again. And again, this is not a wide. Wow. What a last over this is turning out to be. Some word exchange between the batters. Yes, they are talking about the field. Let's look at the fielding setup. At this moment, there is no fine leg, no third man, which can sometimes be costly for the batters, because if you just use the pace of the bowler, it can easily cause you. Again misses, and again dot delivery. Wow. Anas Khan, terrific so far. But the man who's on strike is not terrific in this over. Only 2 balls remaining. Misses the connection once again. And would you believe this? Who could have predicted this? 4 dot deliveries on the trot in the very last over. Fariduddin Masood is at the non-striker's end. He must be a little bit disappointed to his partner. He was at least probably hoping a strike. This delivery, they will definitely take a single at least, even if he misses the ball. He hits though. That goes straight down the ground. They're eyeing for 2. They're coming back for the second. No, they're not coming back for the second. So just 1 run. What an over this is. The over of the day so far from Anas Khan. He has been expensive so far. He has given away 30 runs in his 3 overs. But in this over, he has proved to be a hero. So in the end, after the end of 20 overs, the Super Giants managed to score 148 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. They would be hoping for at least 160 on the board. But thankfully, credit goes to Anas. In the last over, they only managed to get just 1 run. As you can see the scorecard, Fariduddin Masood has been terrific so far. 75 of 31 deliveries, Said Imran is the second highest scorer, although he hasn't been up to the mark, 28 of 29 deliveries. And Naim Imran Salim alongside Fariduddin Masood built up a nice solid partnership in between. So let's have a look at the bowling scorecard. They have introduced 6 bowlers. 4 of them have bowled 4 overs each. Munir Ahmed has been the most expensive bowler. He hasn't got any wicket either. And Kamrul Hassan Ridoy has bowled terrifically, 4 overs, 20 for 2 for 20. And same goes for Minhajul Nannu. So, Super Giants managed to score 148 for 6 in their 20 overs. And in order to win this match, Cumilla Vipers have to chase down 149 in their 20 overs. Never easy in the late afternoon, but it's still anybody's game. Alright folks, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back soon with the second innings.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the run chase of the third and the final game of the day. It's between Cumilla Vipers and the Super Giants. The target for Cumilla Vipers is 149. Monir Ahmed and Pritam Sharkar are the openers for Cumilla Vipers. Samuel Hawk is opening the bowling. Kept really low. The batter went for the pull, but it was too low to pull it. It was a delivery to play sweep at it. Otherwise, it's so difficult to get the reach as a batter. Just past the outside edge and called wide as well. The bowler is in absolute disbelief. That's going to be a boundary. Too wide outside the off stump. Monir Ahmed got the room and takes the advantage of that room as well. Amendments are needed in terms of the line for Hridoy through the same zone, but this time it will be cut off. So boundary in the first over for Cumilla. And this single brings Pritam Sharkar to the strike. That's a quicker delivery. Slightly overpitched. However, that brings the end of the first after 186 for none. Mohammad Shamim is accompanying Hridoy in the opening bowling partnership. Concedes a single immediately. Starts off with a slower delivery. Interesting choice, because in the first up, the fast bowlers, they love moving the new ball and bowl in full pace. Eight for none. Cumilla Vipers. The second over in progress, and they're chasing 149, which is a good total. Deeming the surface, it's the sixth innings of the day, and you also need to keep in mind that yesterday there were 3 games as well, so 12 innings back to back, and the wicket hasn't got the rest to recover. For this reason, this may behave in favor of the bowlers. Slapped straight to the man at backward point. The batters of Cumilla Vipers, they need to bat sensibly, can't afford playing any loose shot, and they have been on that mission, as it seems like. No hurry, just going with the flow and going with the traditional technique as well. 2 gone, 10 without a loss. That's a good delivery to kickstart the third. Samuel Haq Ridoy has found his line perhaps. Was looking for that block hole zone, but nicely dug by Pritam Sharkar. Once again, a similar kind of a delivery. Once again, it's a single. So all these live actions are coming to you from City Club Cricket Ground. You are watching Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace and sponsored by T Sports. This is the third and the final game. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! That's a school key type of a mistake. How can this be a boundary? This is completely demotivating for the bowler. It was a decent delivery and it should have just been a single. But that silly mistake has led the ball to go all the way for a boundary. So fortunate 4 runs for Pritam Sharkar. He'll take it as a gift and he'll be expecting more gifts like this from the fielders of the Super Giants. Short. That was the top edge, but landed safely. 8 runs from the third over. After 3, it's 18 for none. Shamim with his second over. Starts off with an in-swinger. A sweet little curve into the right-hander. And that gets pushed away for a single. Well, some issues with the side screen. As we can see, some kids out there and they're moving, and that creates obstacle in the batter's eyesight. For this reason, the batters don't want to face deliveries when something is moving on the side screen zone. Hundred and 30 runs to get from 83 balls for Cumilla Vipers. Oh, shot! This is some shot, and it's out of here. It's launched into the orbit and goes the distance for 6. One of the best shots of the day. Beautifully picked up by Pritam Sharkar, and Shamim has been dispatched for a maximum. Bit of appeal, but once again denied. It's going to be important for Cumilla Vipers to keep this partnership intact because they have got some start and they need to keep this tempo. Otherwise, if a wicket falls down, then certainly their scoring rate will get a push and that's going to go down. 4 gone. It's 26 for none. So Arifur Rahman Nabid is the new inclusion. One of the best bowlers of Last Man Stands Bangladesh, one of the members of the Last Man Stands Bangladesh national team, and he was the #1 bowler of the LMS World Ranking as well. The first one from Bangladesh and this far the only one. A lot of credentials. And I had to hurry while describing those. Has got a wealth of experience, this guy. And his team Super Giants will be expecting the first breakthrough. But that's also a fact that Arifur Rahman Nabid is a really good bowler, a dangerous one when the pitch is offering something to the spinners. But this pitch looks to be a flat one still, and not much for the spinners, especially the finger spinners. A quicker one from Nabid goes straight to the man. It'll just be a single. As far as I can remember, he even has the feat of picking up 7 wickets in a single Last Man Stands game. Oops. That got through everything. 4 runs. And it's 4 byes for Cumilla Vipers. Poor stuff from the keeper. He should have done better. It was a quicker one and he should have been prepared because Navid often delivers this kind of deliveries and the keeper has to make the adjustment according to that. Improvisation from Monir Ahmed. It's racing towards the fence. Couple of runs for Monir. He's getting runnable now, 14 from 14. End of the 5th, 35 for none. The sixth over begins with a single that was outside the off stump, slapped away by Pritam Shorkar and gets off the strike. So Cumilla Vipers are going with the rate of 7. And it's quite closer to the run they're chasing. Their asking rate is also around 8. It's around 7.5 to be specific. And going with the rate of 7 is not a bad start, that must be said. If someone can start hitting some big shots and get quick runs, then they'll be certainly ahead of the Super Giants. Let's see whether they take that ploy. The call was for a couple, but they have to settle down with a single. Fariduddin Masood intervenes and sends the ball back. Oh no, they have picked up the couple. They have picked up the couple. Straight to the fielder. It was a good shot, but straight to the line of the man at deep third. So a gentle dab to complete the sixth. After 6, it's 40 for Cumilla Vipers. A good delivery to start with for Arifur Rahman Nabid. A simple push for a single and rotation of strike as well. Punched off his back foot for only a single. Nabid has been tight. He's eyeing for the stump zone and bowling with variation as well. hasn't got any wicket, but of course looking for the first breakthrough. So cut has been a very popular shot against someone like Arifur Rahman Nabid, and the batters are cutting in almost every delivery. A mistimed sweep. A single will be fetched to complete another Nabid over. In fact, that's the penultimate delivery. Another ball to be bowled. They're running for the second one. And safely home as well. 6 runs from the seventh. After 7, it's 46. Edged and flies safe for a boundary. Streaky, but effective for Monir Ahmed and Cumilla Vipers. 50 comes up with this. Welcome to the middle, Syed Mustahid Hussain. The skipper of Last Man Stands Bangladesh team has been greeted with a boundary. Fortunate runs for Monir for sure, but he'll take it. That's a wide. Mustahid isn't really happy about it. Shake of head. But this is sports. You need to accept the decision of the umpire. Even if you don't like it, you have to accept it. You need to have that tolerance in your mind. Clipped off the pads. It will only be a single. The score moves up to 54 now, and the opening stand continues for Cumilla Vipers. 95 to get from 61. And both the batters are batting at 25. A lovely looking cover drive, but the fielder intervenes from deep cover. 8 gone, 55 for none. Cumilla Vipers. So Fariduddin Masood replaces Arifur Rahman Navid. That's in the air. This could be the first wicket. It is an immediate breakthrough, and this can be a double play as well, is it? It is! It's a double play! It's a double play! They have killed two birds with one stone. It's a double play for the Super Giants. Incredible, absolutely incredible. A rare scene in LMS cricket field that has taken place today. A double play. A unique rule of last man stands cricket. Two batters can be dismissed in the same delivery, and that has happened here. Jubilation for the Super Giants. They have made a great comeback by picking up two wickets in the same delivery. It's 55 for 2. Faisal Ahmed Joy and Saiful Islam are two new batters, completely new batters in the middle. That's a dab towards deep third. Will they run for the second one? Yes, they will. You're watching Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace and sponsored by T Sports. That's a good delivery. Some extra bounce for Fariduddin Masood. A single to complete a fruitful over, 2 wickets. And two of the set batters have been removed from the equation. After 9, it's 59 for 2. Second spell for Ridoy. Aerial. Could be a boundary, but very good work from the fielder in the deep. Saves 3 runs. And it was a very good save. He had to jump and slap the ball back. Did really well. Once again, a mistimed pull. Lands inside the 30-yard zone, and of course, no one is there to grab it. Once again, aerial won't be caught because it won't reach the fielder. Shibli hasn't found the touch. Neither Joy. The messages are very much evident and saying that they're yet to get set. A single to complete the 10th. After 10, it's 64 for 2 Cumilla Vipers, and there will be a change of voice. In fact, the last delivery is remaining. That's not the last delivery. It's 63 for 2. Yeah, it's 64 for 2 after 10.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 64 for 2 after the end of 10th over. We've got 10 more overs remaining, and Cumilla Vipers, they require 85 runs of the last 50 deliveries. Never easy, but still quite reachable at the same time. It's a lovely afternoon here at Mirpur City Club ground. The sun is there. Loads of crowds here for Saturday afternoon. He's got some connection there. Should get a single as well. 64 for 2 after 10 overs. Let's have a look into the comparison after 10 overs. The Super Giants were 81 for 3. So in terms of run rate, Cumilla Vipers are quite behind. Oh, what a swing that is! That's gone. That's out of here. That's the biggest of the day. Biggest of the day comes from the bat of Faisal Ahmed Joy, and what a blow that is. That is 6, regardless of any stadium, any cricket ground. Big blow from the bat. He goes again. Where is it going? 2 in a row. Faisal Ahmed Joy has started the show. Let's not forget his contribution in the last match. He's trying to resonate something like that in this game as well. Fariduddin Masood, the hero of the first innings for the Super Giants, is under pressure straight away. 13 of the first 2 deliveries. Wow! 3 in a row. That's out of the stadium. Into the roads for another maximum. Is this the game-changing over? Is this turning out to be the game-changing over? Fielding setup remains the same. Round the wicket. Just an easy push for a single. No intention of hitting a big one on this occasion, but what an over this is turning out to be. 20 runs of this over. Cumilla Vipers are on the move. 11 overs completed, 84 for 2. So, the star of the show, Fariduddin Masood, was terrific with the ball. Sorry, terrific with the bat, but hasn't been shining with the ball at all. That's the over that they were looking for. Faisal Ahmed Joy suddenly moves on to 24 of 9 deliveries now. He's there in the crease alongside engineer MD Saiful Islam. He was an opener in the previous innings, hasn't done pretty well with the bat in the last match. This time he has joined the crease as a middle order alongside Faisal Ahmed Joy, who is batting as a top order today. Another spinner introduced. Just a single taken. It's actually Arifur Rahman Nabed. He's bowling his third over. 2.1 overs, none for 12. Let's not forget that he was the number 1 ranked bowler across the world in LMS. He's that one hard but straight to deep extra cover. And let's also not forget that Arifur Rahman Nabed was a player of Bangladesh national LMS cricket team. Faisal Ahmed Joy, his intentions are clear. He's trying to hit every single delivery. The pressure has been decreased a lot now. Thankfully for Cumilla Vipers, the last over was the over that they were looking for desperately. Faisal Ahmed Joy still has some intentions, some aggressions. Goes big, catches the call, big moment. It's taken. Oh, what have you done? Faisal Ahmed Joy is not moving from his crease. That's what explains how disappointed he truly is. A big moment in the game, and it's none other than Arifur Rahman Nabed who strikes for the Super Giants, and another wicket falls after a quick partnership of 31 runs. Faisal departs. 12 overs done, 87 for 3, and we can see a left and right hand combination in the middle now, as Anas Khan is the new batter on strike. He'll be facing now, and Samuel Haq Ridoy introduces himself with the ball. Hits that one hard and into the gap for 4. That went like a tracer bullet. Yes, his intentions are clear. That was 4 from the moment it left the bat. Run rate is not a big pressure now. It's all about building up a partnership. Oh dear, what happened there? The keeper misses that one completely. It was a straightforward grab. And you cannot expect something like that from a wicket keeper, from a prestigious team like the Super Giants. 95 on the board. Samuel Haq Ridoy straight away under pressure. 2 back-to-back boundaries. Second one was absolutely unexpected. Here's that one towards cover. 2 is the call. Little bit of hesitation between the batters, but in the end, just a single. Goes big, catches the call. There's a man out there and taken. Easy as you like. And another one bites the dust. It's engineer MD Saiful Islam, who looked to play a big shot, which was, to be very honest, absolutely unnecessary at this stage of the game, when the over was already belonging to the Cumilla Vipers. Already 9 runs of that over. He was looking for another big shot. He got the height, but not the distance. Cumilla Vipers are suddenly finding themselves in some sort of bother. 98 for 4. So another one bites the dust for Cumilla Vipers. 2 new batters in the crease now, and straight away, miscommunication between the batters. Anas Khan seemed to be angry with his teammate. We'll get back to that. 13 overs completed, 98 for 4. Appeal. No response from the umpire. I believe that the wicket of Faisal Ahmed Joy can be a big moment in the game. He was very much comfortable there in the crease. He was hitting powerful shots all around the ground. Cumilla Vipers lose 2 more wickets in quick successions. So 2 new batters in the crease. Again, some resilience is what they will be hoping for. Fariduddin Masood comes back into the attack. He has been very much expensive in his first over. Pulled away. Just a single taken. This time it's a good decision to bring Fariduddin Masood, as there is a left-hander, into the middle now. But in the previous over, he was punished. He given away 20 runs in his last over. Anas Khan is there in the middle now alongside Shoaib Azmir. Shoaib Azmir batted at number 3 in the last match but couldn't contribute too much. Only managed to score 2. Appeal, but no response once again. There was extra bounce, and indeed it was going over the stumps. Last ball of this over coming up. What an over this is turning out to be. Wide, and that's running away. 4 runs. 4 wides. What an over that was turning out to be. Not the ideal type of delivery and much poor from the wicketkeeper. He has missed out too many easy grabs. And once again, that's 5 more runs. And plus, of course, Fariduddin Masood has to deliver another delivery. He missed that one once again. Everyone missed that one. They're coming back for the second, are they? No. That's 4 more. Absolutely impressive stuff for Cumilla Vipers, and definitely not positive for the Super Giants. It's never expected from them in this match, and it's a game on here. The Vipers are chasing down at a very good run rate, but they're also losing wickets in between. As you can see, the bowling scorecard, everyone except Said Mustahid Hussain got a wicket, and MD Shamim has been the most economical bowler among them. 3 overs, 17 runs and a wicket. We have got 18 more deliveries left. Nicely cut away. And that goes for 4, right in the between of 2 fielders. He found the gap and found the gap beautifully there. Minhajul Nannu, he has done very well with the ball as well, just to remind you. And now he's being impressive with the bat. A well-judged cut shot right in the middle of the third man and deep point. Deep point now moved to deep backward point. Now there is a huge gap in the cover region. Towards onside. 2 is the call. They're running hard and there is a misfield. And that makes it very easy for them to come back for the second run. That's absolutely sloppy from the Super Giants. It is now quite easier. 15 required of 16 deliveries. One thing concerning for Cumilla Vipers is that they don't have plenty of wickets in hand. A very good comeback from Mustahid Hussain. 17 done, 15 required of 15. It's 134 for 5. Faisal Ahmed Joy was the man of the match in the previous game, where he scored 36 of 17 deliveries. In this match, he scored 25 of 11. So, he bats like the Pakistani legend Shahid Afridi, absolutely unafraid of everything. Anas Khan was the top scorer for Cumilla Vipers in the previous match, but he didn't contribute enough. MD Shamim, as I've mentioned earlier, the most successful bowler in terms of economy and wickets for the Super Giants, comes back into the attack. And straight away, very good bowling. It will be a very important and a very recognized victory for Cumilla Vipers if they're able to chase this one down. Good bowling once again. Pace off. Change of length as well. Shoaib Azmir wanted to use his feet but couldn't get any connection on this occasion. 15 of 13. That's in the gap. Just a single though. (14 of 12 now. One good over can change the game for Super Giants. Easily guided away. There is a man in the deep. That's good fielding setup from the skipper. 136 on the board now. That's hit hard into the gap. 2 is the call. They should at least get 2. They're running for it. And they have made it quite comfortably. The bowler is disappointed for the fielding effort. Wasn't up to the mark. 18 overs completed, 138 for 5. The Super Giants, they are a very strong team featuring some of the top-ranked batters and bowlers who play for the national LMS team for Bangladesh. So we can also assume that if they lose, that can be a big upset for them and a big achievement for Cumilla Vipers. Both of the batters are well set at a very good strike rate. 11 runs required of the last 10 deliveries. Fariduddin Masood comes back into the attack. Fortunately for him, there is no Faisal. So he must be very comfortable out there right now at this moment. Third man in position. Deep point and long off in the offside. Looks for the scoop shot but misses that one completely. Started off with a much needed dot delivery. Cumilla Vipers, they have 3 more wickets in hand, including the last man if he stands. One more wicket can bring a twist in the tail. Apesh, but that will land safely. Should just be a single. It is just a single. 10 runs of 8 deliveries. Still anybody's game. Some heroics needed from the Super Giants. Some fielding setups are being made. Fine leg goes finer. third man is already in a finer position against the spinner, which we don't see conventionally. So there is a big gap in the deep square leg region. He goes big, and that's very well fielded. Wow. In LMS, we don't see this type of fielding too often. Good effort there at the deep corner region. Fariduddin Masood with his fourth delivery. Good over so far. Goes big, and he has got plenty of them. That's out of the ground for a maximum. And it's all over now, surely, for the Super Giants. What a shot that is. Cheers from his mates and everyone in the ground who are supporting Cumilla Vipers is celebrating right away. Easily guided away. They're running hard. They will get only a single though, but only 2 required of the last 5 deliveries. Cumilla Vipers are on the verge of a really well-deserved victory. 147 for 5. As the last over coming up, I would like to mention a couple of moments in the game. First moment is the last over of the first innings where only 1 run was added. Just to remind you that the score was 147 when it was the 19th over, and in the last over they only managed to pick up only 1 run, which we see way too much rarely, where we were expecting 10 or 12 runs in that over, as there were Fariduddin Masood on the non-striker's end at the beginning of the over. So that could be one of the turning points of the game. Some fielding changes. All the fielders are inside the inner circle, which is pretty obvious. No one is there at the boundary line. 4 fielders in the offside. They're using the fielding restrictions provided, as it is the power play 2. Well fielded there, and a single taken as well. Said Mustahid Hossain with all his experience setting up the field. That was well fielded as it was struck hard, but couldn't restrict them to exchange the crease. Shoaib Azmir Steve will be on strike, facing the second delivery of this over. Only 1 required now. The dugout players are on their feet. Gets the connection. They're going for the single, and there is no effort in the field to restrict the single. And look at them celebrate. The teammates. Look at the crowd celebrate. Everyone all around the park is coming into the field now. And what a victory that is for Cumilla Vipers. Yes, they lose wickets in between. They build up a nice solid opening partnership of 55 runs. Then they lose 2 wickets in just 1 delivery. Afterwards they build up another partnership, and then wickets started to fall off. Faisal Joy played a really important knock, 25 of 11 balls, certainly decreasing the pressure for the batters who came later on in the innings. And Shoaib Azmir Minhajul Nannu does the rest. Cumilla Vipers successfully chased down 149 runs, keeping 3 wickets in hand. And what a day of cricket we have had here today. Commiseration for the Super Giants. They were definitely the favorites, featuring some of the greatest players in the history of LMS Bangladesh. Players are shaking hands, as it is a nice bit of formality. So we had 6 games in this week. We'll be back with some more upcoming events in the next week. Till then, thank you so much for joining with us, and it's a goodbye for now.